Welcome, my name is Melissa Vages and I'm a registered dietitian with Sodexo at University Hospitals. Welcome back to our grocery store tours. Today, we are focusing on building a healthy breakfast. Research shows that having a healthy breakfast can improve concentration, and those who have breakfast have an easier time managing their weight than people who skip breakfast. So how do we build a healthy breakfast? Building a healthy breakfast includes two parts, including a protein source and a healthy carbohydrate. And the combination of that protein source and that healthy carbohydrate will help keep your blood sugar stable and give you a lot of energy during the day. So, protein foods would include our dairy products like cottage cheese, yogurt, string cheese, milk, other products like nuts, peanut butter, eggs. So try to include one protein source into your breakfast, and then your healthy carbohydrates would give you your fiber. And our healthy carbohydrates would include our whole fruit like bananas, oranges, and then we could also include our canned fruit and 100% juices would also count. And then our whole grains would also give us fiber like our oatmeal and 100% whole wheat breads. So a healthy breakfast would be cottage cheese with pineapple. Our cottage cheese would be our protein source, and then you could use fresh pineapple or canned pineapple and 100% juice as your healthy carbohydrate. That combination of protein and fiber will keep your blood sugar stable and your energy level up. So we're starting our grocery store tour with produce. Now, research from the Centers of Disease Control show that only 10% of Americans are getting enough fruits and vegetables. So breakfast is a great time to include a serving of fruit or vegetables. Now, if you're making eggs in the morning, toss in a handful of spinach or just grab a piece of fruit as you're running out the door. So our first product that we're going to talk about are these juice products. Now, the first one is a Bolthouse Farm Protein Plus. Now, it sounds super healthy. You have the protein, but let's take a closer look at the food label. So if you look, the serving size is an entire bottle. It's 400 calories, 1 gram of fiber, 30 grams of protein, but the kicker is it has 32 grams of added sugar. And when you break that down, that's 8 teaspoons of added sugar in this product, or 8 sugar packets. So your morning breakfast, you're getting 8 packets of sugar, which is quite a lot. Now let's say you love these products, you love the convenience of them. Let's take a look at a different product. So this is a Naked Berry Veggie product. Serving size is 1 bottle, 290 calories, 13 grams of fiber, so it's a good source of fiber, and it has 7 grams of protein, which it's not bad, but there's no added sugar in this product. So if you're comparing both of them, go with this product as your go-to choice, but limit this one as an occasional choice because it has a lot of added sugar in it. But the downside of these products is they're really expensive. So if you're trying to get a serving of fruit, I would prefer to go for a whole piece of fruit like a banana or an orange or apple. That's going to give you a lot of fiber that way, but it's going to be a lot cheaper than these products. Our next product we're going to look at are just some convenient grab-and-go items for breakfast. Now you can keep these at your desk for a quick breakfast at your desk, or just grab them as you're leaving the house. So you want to go for your unsweetened applesauces. Certain applesauces can be really high in added sugar, where these don't have any added sugar, so you could add a sprinkle of cinnamon to it to add a lot of flavor. So our next product would be canned pears and 100% juice. This would be a great addition to yogurt or cottage cheese. The pears will give you fiber, which will keep you fuller for longer. So again, when you're looking at canned fruit, look for canned fruit and 100% juice or water. Avoid the heavy or light syrups since they add a lot of added sugars. So our next step on our grocery store tour are our whole grain section. Now, whole grains can be a great source of fiber for us, but beware, certain products can be higher in added sugar. Now, added sugar is the type of sugar you want to limit in your diet. The American Heart Association recommends that women limit their added sugar intake to 24 grams or 6 teaspoons a day, and men limit their intake to 36 grams or 9 teaspoons a day. Now, added sugar comes in many different forms, including honey, brown sugar, white sugar, high fructose corn syrup, and molasses. So let's take a look at an oatmeal product. This is by Quaker. It has protein added to it, so it looks super healthy. But let's take a closer look at the food label. Serving size is 1 package, 230 calories, 4 grams of fiber, so it's a good source of fiber, and it has 10 grams of protein. But if you take a closer look, it includes 11 grams of added sugar. So that's 3 of these sugar packets in just 1 packet of oatmeal. And for women, that's half of your recommended added sugar intake just in 1 oatmeal packet. So what would be a healthier alternative? Choose plain instant oatmeal and flavor it yourself. If you look at the nutrition facts label, the 1 packet is 100 calories, 3 grams of fiber, and it has 0 grams of added sugar. So this would be an everyday choice. So how can we flavor plain instant oatmeal? You can add cinnamon, peanut butter, fresh fruit. Now, be mindful with your peanut butter. A serving size is 2 tablespoons or a ping pong ball. So when you're adding your peanut butter to it, just be cautious of your portion size. So our next product that we're gonna look at would be bread. Now, bread can be a great breakfast addition. It can be a high source of fiber, but be careful what breads that you're choosing because it can be deceiving. So let's look at one bread product. This would be wheat bread. Now, to tell the product is a whole grain, you wanna look at the ingredient list. The first ingredient should be whole grain flour. It could be whole wheat flour, it could be whole oatmeal flour. So let's look at this one. So to tell the product's a whole grain or not, you wanna look at the ingredient list. The first ingredient should be whole wheat flour. You want the whole in front of the wheat flour. So let's look. This is enriched wheat flour. So that means this would not be technically a whole grain since it's not using the entire grain kernel. So this would be an occasional choice. But if you look at the same brand, you'll see this is 100% whole wheat bread. And the first ingredient is whole wheat flour. That means it's a whole grain, so this would be an everyday choice. Now, when you're having bread in the morning, try not to use a lot of butter. What you could use would be peanut butter. Add this to your bread, this will give you a lot of protein. It'd be a healthier choice than using butter. So our next product is cereal. Now, cereal is often a favorite meal for breakfast time, but most cereals are loaded with added sugar. Let's look at this one. You always want to look at the serving size. Serving size is 1 cup, gives you 220 calories and 11 grams of added sugar. And that would be 3 teaspoons of added sugar in just 1 cup of this cereal. Now think of it this way, most people don't have only 1 cup of cereal for breakfast, they do 2 cups of cereal. So that would mean double the amount of sugar, or 6 sugar packets in your morning breakfast. So a healthier alternative, instead of choosing the sugary cereal, would be this one. This is by Great Grains by Post. Serving size is 3/4 of a cup, and you have 200 calories. And you have 5 grams of fiber, so it's a good source of fiber, so it'll keep you fuller for longer, but it only has 4 grams or 1 teaspoon of added sugar. So you can have this with milk or add it to your yogurt. So this would be an everyday choice, where this one would be an occasional choice. Juice is a common beverage during breakfast time. However, most of us drink way too much juice during breakfast. So let's take a look at this product. It says Simply Cranberry Cocktail. Cocktail is a code word for it that it's not 100% juice. So let's look at the ingredients. It says pure filtered water, cranberry juice, cane sugar. Now, cane sugar is code word for added sugar. And when you look at the nutrition facts, 8 ounces is 130 calories, and that provides 29 grams of added sugar. So in 8 ounces of this beverage, that's almost 8 sugar packets of added sugar in your morning beverage. Now, if you want juice, go for 100% juice, like 100% orange juice. There's no added sugar, but be mindful of your portion sizes. Limit your 100% juice intake to 1 glass or 8 fluid ounces per day. Dairy products can provide a great source of protein for us. For example, cottage cheese, this little container gives us 10 grams of protein. This would be a great on-the-go breakfast. Pair it with a banana or an apple in the morning while you're in your car or at your desk. Another option could be low-fat string cheese. Pair this with, again, an apple or banana, or one of these diced pears and 100% juice. Remember, that combination of a protein source and a healthy source of fiber, that's gonna keep you fuller for a longer period of time. So our protein sources, again, would be like our dairy products, our nuts, peanut butter, eggs. So you wanna pair that protein source with a healthy carbohydrate, like a whole grain or a piece of fruit. That's gonna give us our fiber. So you take a reduced sugar yogurt, that's gonna be our protein source. This one gives us 12 grams of protein, and you pair it with an apple, that's gonna give us our fiber. So you can pair this with a fruit with any of these products. That'd be a great breakfast for you in the morning. Let's review what we learned today. When planning your grocery shopping list, try to include a couple protein sources and healthy carbohydrates, which will create a nice balanced breakfast for you. Now remember, proteins found in our dairy products, nuts, peanut butter, eggs, and our healthy carbohydrates include plain instant oatmeal or plain oatmeal and fresh fruit. And when you're grocery shopping, try to load up on plenty of fresh fruits and vegetables, which will give you vitamins, minerals, and fiber. And remember, don't overwhelm yourself. Make small, simple changes to your routine. If you're stopping at the drive-thru multiple times a week, try to decrease that and make your own breakfast at home, like grabbing these grab-and-go items like string cheese and a banana before you leave the house. Remember, we offer in-store cooking classes and live store tours. Thank you for attending.